So, you
Better
know,
late than never, but
that's right.
nice
Brothers
jacket
and
there,
sisters
by the
here
way.
is something.
Tonight we take a look at a real pioneer. You know, on this day we should all count our blessings, and in the world of women's bodybuilding, a lady who is on the receiving end of many thank yous is right here in the Bay Area. She's been a major influence on the sport and has been appropriately dubbed the First Lady of Bodybuilding.
Come on, baby. Let's do that.
In 1961, when Chubby was at the top of the charts, Doris Barrio realized that her life needed a new twist.
After I had my fourth child, I was so out of shape that I went to a playground to do some exercises, and I couldn't do them. I was so weak. And so I just took up weight training to gain my strength.
As her interest in weight training led to bodybuilding, her physique and career began to take shape. Trophies became the symbols of accomplishments, but what the First Lady of Bodybuilding was searching for was respect and recognition.
In 1978, I was talking with Frank Zane, who was a very famous professional bodybuilder, and I was trying to start things for women at that time. And he said, "Doris, the world's not ready for women bodybuilders."
1 year later, Doris Barrio sponsored the first ever sanctioned women's bodybuilding contest.
First off, we had to distinguish it from the beauty contest. So we called it Miss Brandon Physique. We didn't call it Miss Brandon Bodybuilding. We called it Physique. And then just to be accepted, because no one had seen a woman bodybuilder, especially on stage. They liked it because we didn't really, except for Laura, who was the most muscular girl, we didn't have the controversy that you have today. Most people wanted to look like the women were looking then.
From her home in Riverview, Florida, Doris has watched the sport grow, but admits she's not pleased with the present state of women's bodybuilding. Femininity, she says, has been replaced by muscularity, and that, combined with drug use, does not paint a healthy picture for the sport.
There's many times I've said I'm almost embarrassed to be called the First Lady of Bodybuilding because I don't want people to think that was my idea to start out to make women look like men.
The 58-year-old grandmother of 12 continues to work out 3 times a week, but while her competitive days were over long ago, the proper pose still takes center stage in her life. Doris travels the world photographing the sculpted bodies that are now the cover story of an exciting life.
I guess I just didn't want to sit back and grow old gracefully. I don't want to grow old, period. I feel too good, and working out and a lifestyle like this keeps you feeling good and keeps you feeling young.
I'd say she's in pretty good shape for a 58-year-old and a very nice lady.
I wouldn't